All right, folks, welcome back to the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. This is Radio's Yard, and what we like to do here is, I like to talk to my friends here in the building no matter what, and it could be on any topic that we talk about, but I like to do a little segment called Story Time. Story Time, as you saw in the first one we do with JMO, is I like to talk to some of the best breakers we have in the building, the brightest breakers we have in the building.
Stop that.
Hence the reason why we call him Professor. And talk about some of their big pulls, some of their big moments, some of the big times in breaking for them. And we're going to do that here today with our friend here, the Professor. As I bring him in, Professor, welcome to Radio's Yard. Welcome to Story Time.
Thank you very much, Radio. It's good to be here. I'm really excited for this.
Me too. I've been telling you all week. I can't wait to sit down with you and talk with you. Me and Professor, one of the first people, by the way, that I was able to sit with while I was kind of training and everything with the Professor, and one of the first people to just leave the room and say, just go ahead and do your thing. And it scared the bleep out of me for the first 5 minutes. But it makes me a better breaker for that. That's hence the reason why we call him the Professor. We're the best dudes in the building. I know. I'm gonna do it the whole time to you. Don't worry. All right, Let's get into story time here. Professor, let's start with this. A couple easy questions for you. How long have you been in the kind of breaking world at this point?
Breaking world, probably 4 or 5 years now.
Okay.
So at the backyard, coming up on 3.
Okay. And did you start with, I know a lot of guys here started not with sports cards. They started with, it could be Pokemon, could be Disney, could be whatever it was. Did you start with sports?
I started with Pokemon actually originally. My friend got me into it, and I used to just go hang out at Target before I actually started breaking, and then found out about Whatnot, downloaded it, got into a small stream, and someone was like, hey, we're streaming nearby where you live.
Right.
Come by the office, come hang out, because I was ripping a bunch. So it brought me into rip in person, and then asked me if I wanted to break, and one thing led to another, and now we're here.
And here you are. Mm-hmm. Here you are at this point too. All right, so you got your start. You're here at the yard, the whole deal. What has been, give me 1 or 2 of your biggest moments that you've had pulling card-wise. We see them all. The clips are always on Instagram from here. They've been amazing, especially lately, and not just sports cards. We've had a lot of other, whether it's Disney or Marvel, you're all over the place. But give me 1 or 2, maybe your biggest 2 moments that you've had so far, maybe here in the yard, pulling cards. Rip and wax is my favorite. Repacks are fun, guys. I'm not trying to say repacks aren't fun. Rip and wax, and I've been doing it lately, especially the last couple of days in hits. Thank you very much for letting me steal the seat there, Professor. Give it to me. Let me hear it. I'm excited to hear 2 of your biggest ones you've had.
So, you're right. Definitely as of lately, it's been a lot more like Disney, Marvel. That market, I'm super passionate about.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of really nice hits there, but my biggest hit so far is still the Brock Purdy Black Finite, which that one's dating back a couple years now. But early morning. Set
the scene. Yeah, set the scene.
It had to be,
because I like to hear the before, the after, the reaction. I've seen reactions when people pull big cards. I've luckily been able to pull a couple big cards since I've been here, jumping up and down the whole deal. I love it. But set the scene for where this happened. What kind of card was? I mean, you already said what it was, but like, what was that morning like or afternoon like for you?
Yeah, so it was at 7:15, 7:30 in the morning. It was super early. No one else was in the office yet. It was only me and Blez live. And I started doing pack outs of 2022 Prism, just selling single packs. And at the time, I think retail on packs was like $75, $80 or something like that. We were just running them at $1, letting them go. Got through the first box. They were like, oh, do one more. First box didn't go that well. I was like, why not? Let's have some
another
fun.
One. Right,
it's early.
Right.
It's early. First pack goes for $41. I'm like,
darn it.
We're not doing this again.
We're not doing this much longer, right?
Let me know which pack you want. Picks his pack, Black Finite.
Wow.
Mike Vitelli walks in the room too, and I'm like, Mike, you got to come sweat this. And I see the 49ers badge first, and I thought that it had been hit already.
Right.
So I was like, all right, it can't be.
It's not
it
Purdy,
can't be anything
right,
crazy.
Right.
Yeah. And then I saw the rookie badge, and I was like, I don't know who else is a rookie here. Sweat it, hit it, see it's Purdy, start freaking out. And of course, the guy, come to find out, he was, I think, in the military at the time. I don't know if he still is. We haven't been in contact too much, but it was, super early morning for him. Just very cool experience. He ended up, selling the card on alt. I think it was a year later for $125-ish.
Oh my God, $41 pack.
Crazy.
Oh my God. Only here at the yard, by the way, you get deals like that. Just letting you know. Only here at the yard. Right.
Yeah.
So I can imagine what the chat's reaction was at that point too. We know what the chat room is like at that point. What was the just the reaction around the room at that point? Mike was in there, you're in there. Like, what was it?
We were all freaking out. I had never hit anything that big.
That was your big boy.
I mean, Blez came in. I had Blez sleeve and top load the card. Like I had
didn't want to touch it. Right.
No, I had to go catch my breath. Like I was freaking out. Everyone in chat. I mean, why didn't I swipe?
Right.
Yeah.
$41, right?
For $41, I should have done it. You know. Oh, I had the pack before it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's it. I should have picked the right 2 instead of left 2. Right.
No,
that's
exactly.
It, right.
But you never know when it's gonna come.
Of course.
And no, the rest of the day, I mean, it was a really short stream for me. I didn't end up streaming the rest of the morning.
I don't. How did you, like? What was the next thing you did after that? Do you even remember?
I sat there stunned for like 30 minutes,
yeah.
And I think probably 15 minutes after I hit the card, Godfather came in, bought a box of 2022 Prism, and said, "Give the whole thing away."
Look at that.
So we just started giving it away pack by pack, kind of celebrating and enjoying the moment. And then a couple people in the chat wanted to rip the rest of the box that the finite was in, just to see what else was there. Ended up selling off the rest of that box, hung out for another 45 minutes just enjoying the moment, and then went home.
How long was that high for? A couple days, couple weeks, couple months at that point? Because that's a massive. That we're not talking about just a nice card for the day. That's a nuke. Yeah, that's huge.
I mean, especially now the way that class has panned out, like that's by far the biggest card in 2022 Prism. And I mean, truthfully, I still,
look at you smiling about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll lay down at night and be like, all right, when's the next one?
Right.
When's the next one?
And listen, we're all like that too. All I want to do after I hit one card, I want to hit the next one. Mm-hmm. But you hit a card like that. Whew. All right, well, here's the next thing I wanted to ask you, because obviously sports cards, that was the beginning when you got here and this and that. You've been ripping a ton of Disney and Marvel, all kinds of stuff. Disney, I love watching you with the Disney stuff because I know you're passionate with that. Mm. Biggest Disney hit for you so far?
Ooh, there's been a lot of fun ones.
Give me a couple. I'm excited for this.
We hit I hit the Pocahontas Superfractor.
Right.
My most recent big one, I hit the Happy one of the 7 dwarfs from Snow White. Yeah, that's a fun one. Hit a red Minnie Mouse Sapphire Selections, which, I mean, that's a really big chase.
Right.
For the Sapphire Selections in Disney, 8 of them have been hit confirmed.
Right.
Supposedly, there's 2 still live. The Mickey and the Minnie.
Right.
Those are the only 2 left, supposedly.
That's pretty big, right.
So
it's pretty big.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype behind the Disney Sapphire chase for sure. But, I mean, right now, this week especially, 2025 Marvel Chrome.
Huge.
Undeniably.
Huge.
The hottest product I think I've ever put my hands on.
Is that right?
I love V-Rip. It is so much fun. There's so many good characters, so many. I mean, it's Chrome. Listen, there's not going to be a ton of. It's hard to hit. It's like Prism. There's a reason the cards sell for so much money when you get those big hits.
They're rare, of course.
But the product is just gorgeous. I love it. And I think the people do too, because
I think so too.
Yeah, we've consistently had like 60, 70, 80 people in the room watching the break, so I know a lot of people are liking it.
I've been one of them. When I'm not working, I've been one of them.
Even when I'm not working,
I've been one of them.
And CJ.
Doesn't matter who's ripping. I'm watching.
Doesn't matter.
I love the Marvel cards. I told you I still have. And I went to my parents' attic to try to find the box that I had, because I used to put together the sets in like 94, 95 of the Marvel with the holograms. I had them all. But they were in an attic, so I'm sure that they're PS5s at this point right now.
I would love to see those.
I'm bringing them in. I'm bringing them in so you can see them. I definitely want you to. Is that, if you were only able to rip one from now on, would it be Disney, would it be Marvel, would it be multisport? That's a tough question.
That is a tough question.
Or you can go back to old school Pokemon, whatever. Like, if it's just one at this point, and we said we're going to build a room around the professor, but this is all you're going to rip right now.
I honestly probably go Disney.
Yeah, I knew you would. I feel like you were going to answer that question like that. That's it. Oh man, that's awesome. Listen, I love to hear the stories from everybody that has had big hits, monster hits. If Purdy was your biggest, is there a second biggest sports card? I knew. Look at your smile already. I'm excited.
So that year, I don't know what it was.
Hot hands.
Purdy and I were
on the same page.
2 peas in a pod.
I
hit the Purdy Black Finite.
Right.
I hit one of his Nebula Contenders Optic autos. I hit a couple cracked ice autos, a couple cracked ices, non-autographs that year too.
Right.
Yeah, there's just a lot.
You've been the Purdy whisperer.
A lot of big Purdies.
I like that
for sure.
That's been good.
So
where's everyone going to catch you weekdays? Obviously, it's my new half of a room too, because now I've planted my flag kind of in the corner a little bit at that point, right?
Hey, at this point, I'm in the corner too. I spend most of my time on Backyard Infinity ripping Marvel and Disney. I do still spend a couple days a week on Backyard Hits ripping sports cards, because I love it all.
Right.
Yeah, I love it all. I want to rip it all. And frankly, as long as I get to rip wax, because I'm the same way as you.
Of course.
I love my
love
repack
it.
breaks.
Right.
It's consistent. It's nice, easy. There's a great floor. There's guaranteed hits for all the buyers. It is a great way to rip. But as far as a big chase and a big, the high of hitting a product
of course.
You gotta rip wax.
You gotta rip wax, right? That's it. So I've taken a couple days off from the breaks room, and now I'm going to the hits room a little bit also. You seem to be glowing. I'm not going to ask you about your personal life, but I know a lot of stuff's going on in the background for you right now. So congratulations on all of that.
Well, I mean, Chat knows me.
I know. I don't want to throw it out there first. Our boy is engaged. Our boy is possibly planning the next stage in your life. You know what that is at that point. We're very happy with Professor. The day that I saw the pictures come out, I was hopefully one of the first 100 that texted him at that point because I was so excited for him there. As being the older statesman in the building at this point, too, I'm always excited for my younger fellows to take that next step. But you are smiling. You are glowing a little bit. We're very happy for you. Are you happy? You're a happy man right now.
Life's good.
Okay.
Life is good.
That's a perfect end for this as well. This has been Story Time. That is the Professor. Catch him upstairs all the time, Infinity or in the hits room. It doesn't matter where it is. Hot hands. If you're searching for a big Purdy card, you know where to what door to knock on. If he's in there as well, he's got hot hands for that too. Professor, thanks for coming to Radio's Yard. Thanks for telling some stories today. We appreciate that, man.
Thank you for having me, buddy. I appreciate you.
The one, the only, the smartest man in the building, the Professor, here in Radio's Yard on the Live at $1 Podcast Network.